Okay, what we're going to be doing today is we're going to be making deviled eggs. For this, you're going to need a dozen or so eggs, hard-boiled. You can do this recipe with as many eggs as you want, just adjust the ingredients accordingly. We're going to need salt and pepper to taste, about a quarter of a large onion, diced up nice and small, and an equal amount of green pepper. We're going to need some sour cream, mustard. Now, with deviled eggs, you can actually put in pretty much anything you want. A lot of people use Miracle Whip or mayonnaise instead of sour cream, and some people like Dijon mustard or even honey mustard I've seen used, but I'm not fussy for it. Salt and pepper. Some people put chives. Chives are nice in it. Bits of ham. Pretty much anything that's egg friendly will work inside of a deviled egg. We're going to take the green pepper and onion and we're going to saute it in a bit of butter until the onion's nice and translucent and the green pepper is softened up. So, with the magic of video, we're going to skip the actual cooking part and get... Okay, and as you can see, the pixies came and they did all the eggs for me. Basically what you do is you take them and you bisect them. You cut them in two, height-wise, like so. And you take the yellow and just pop it out. Okay. Now, we have a bowl of egg yellows. Okay, now, this is the onions and the green pepper already sauteed in butter, which is, by the way, driving me nuts with the smell. You put them in. You want to get every bit because we didn't do much because it's mainly for a little extra flavor and we don't want it to take away from the egg. Okay, now we're going to put a little bit of sour cream in. Now I like thick restaurant style sour cream. Some people like it a little more runny. About a tablespoon of that. Okay, and I also have 2 spoons because you don't want to double dip when it comes to condiments. That's just gross, especially when it's a dairy condiment. Now, with the mustard, about half a tablespoon.
Yucky.
But since we like mustard, we'll put a little pinch more in. Okay. Now we're going to put a little sprinkle of pepper in. But don't tell everybody because, you know. Now this part is to taste. If you like pepper a lot, put a lot of pepper. If you don't like pepper a lot, don't. Oh, one more sprinkle. This is kosher salt. Remember, kosher salt looks like a lot, but it's not. Okay, now we just mix this all up. You want to mash the yellow part there. Get it nice and creamy. I've seen this done in food processors, but I don't think we have that many eggs that we need to dirty the food processor. Now, like I said earlier, you can put whatever you would like in here. If you want to put a little bit of wilted broccoli and maybe some ham, that'd be delicious. Okay, now, good and chunky. I like it a little chunkier than most. I don't like it as creamy, but if you wanted a more creamy consistency, you add a little bit more Miracle Whip or sour cream or whatever you have handy. Now, I have an icing bag, but if you don't have one, you can simply take a Ziploc bag and just cut the corner off down here, and you can use it like an ice cream bag. Although it's cheaper if you just have an ice cream bag. Oops. Well, we soldier on regardless of what hits the floor. Okay, now, my poor icing bag. We take this stuff. Take the filling, I should say, stuff. Big spoon, and we spoon her in. Oh, by the way, I let the eggs cool. Well, actually, I fast cooled them by soaking them in some cold water and shelled them and whatnot. Now, unless you're really, really finicky, you're going to want to use a large egg. Some people do like to use a small egg, but what is the point of that? Okay, I got my pastry bag filled. And we're going to fill the eggs. Okay, so what you do, put it here, twist, and ta-da! Ooh, that is a lot thicker. I used a really... The end I used is a little bit too small. So, let me see if I can find a bigger one. 1 second. I should have made them a little bit creamier for the end I used, but I didn't. So, I guess this one might do the trick. My assistant will clean this out. Probably just eat it. Anywho, this is not the ideal end for this, but yeah, it'll work. I'm going to actually put a little more cream in there, but luckily I can just stick it in here and mix it up a little bit. But anyway, you had the gist what to do with this. You basically spoon it into each egg and eat. Now, you can put them in the fridge and store them maybe for about a day, especially if you cover it in plastic wrap or something, because you don't want them to dry out. Remember, it is a cooked egg product, so you want to be careful with storage and not to put it under heat or open areas like that. Okay, well, bon appetit.